Hey guys, today I want to talk a little bit about the value of perseverance and teamwork. And the reason why is because this weekend I read this book. It's called Into the Fire by Dakota Meyer, who is a retired Marine who is also a Medal of Honor winner for his actions in Afghanistan. And I first heard about the book by listening to the Jocko podcast, where Jocko Willink interviewed Dakota Meyer about the events that happened in this book. So I picked up the book and I read it over the weekend, and there's a lot of good. I mean, it's a really interesting story. It's tragic story in some cases, but there's a lot of good lessons within there. And just to give you a quick overview of what happens is there's a team of Afghan soldiers and Marine advisors that were on patrol in a town called Ganjagal, and I think I pronounced that right. Ganjagal, and they were ambushed. And there's two things that were happening at the same time. They were in this one area that's completely surrounded on three sides, and they were getting attacked from all three sides. And there was, in one case, on the macro level, there was a breakdown in teamwork, where the forward operating base refused, for one reason or another, to support them with artillery or air support. And that led to them a large number of people getting killed. However, Dakota Meyer and several soldiers, against all odds, went in and made several trips in there to help pull out the wounded soldiers and to recover some of the dead. And, like I said, in the face of tremendous adversity, they made 5 or 6 trips back and forth to rescue these soldiers. So none of that would have happened if Dakota Meyer couldn't put together this small team of soldiers he was really close with to go and get these people. And you'll see a lot of times in business, whether you're an entrepreneur or a retailer, every once in a while you'll be faced with a big challenge or some adversity. And if you just hunker down and stick to it, show a little bit of grit, more often than not, you can push through to the other side. And what always happens is when you come out that other side stronger as a team, and stronger with the knowledge that if things like that happen in the future, you know that you're capable of handling it. And this is something we see a lot over at ECRM too. A lot of times I hear that we are, our sessions are run so seamlessly. But behind the scenes, what nobody realized is we have a ton of teams working in tandem to make that happen, right? Including our salespeople, account managers, hospitality, freight, logistics, IT, travel, and scheduling, and several others. So they're all working together to make something happen. And the cool thing is, when something does happen, everybody drops what they're doing and pitches in to kind of help. If there's an issue, or for example, one time a year ago, we were supposed to have our on-premise adult beverage session, and we were having an awards program where there was a tasting that was supposed to happen outside in Florida. And all of a sudden, we saw clouds coming in, and it was apparent that everybody was going to get drenched. So as soon as the rain started coming down, everybody dropped what they were doing, regardless of what group or what team they were in within the company. They dropped what they're doing, helped the vendors pull all their stuff inside, and we set everything up in a ballroom, and everything was able to continue. So whenever you're faced with some adversity, and if you're an entrepreneur, the same thing goes for you. You may have only a small team of employees, but also your extended team of co-packers or packaging companies or marketing companies, whoever you're working with, that's your team. So, the big takeaways I got from this book is that how you really can push through in times of adversity, as long as you show a little perseverance and your team functions together to get the job done. So a couple of great lessons. I'm going to have a link to the book in this post, as well as a link to the podcast on which Dakota Meyer talked about this incident. Both are really, really great for both entrepreneurs or retailers. If you're in charge of a large team, it's great for both of you. So Enjoy.